Hello guys, it's Yuki here, and welcome back to Arc Omega. Oh look, how did this tech pad get here? How did that get here? Air conditioners? Better lighting? What's that up there, you ask? I don't know, what is that up there? A little memorial just in case of what's gonna happen possibly if we succeed or not. This is the episode I've been promising to show you guys that I had planned before we challenge the group god to see if we can make our Lystro buddy into a group god. But there's also things I have in my inventory right now that I need to show you guys. I didn't know these guys had animations, so I actually messed with it, so I got animations, and we got, even though it doesn't have the Arc Omega skin, I had to do something with the Dermis from Mercury, hence why we've got this. So, just think of Mercury, you know, with metal and all that. There we go. Nothing here done here yet, obviously, but let's slowly go upstairs here. Oh, tech replicator. Look at that, even better lighting. Look at that. Keeping our little Hyaenodon who's been watching the plants grow. What do you see there? Well, the thing is, like I said, I to prove you guys that I changed the settings when it comes to the egg laying. 6.5 hours for these guys to lay down another egg, but I decided that I was going to, before I fought this group god, just in case if we lost Gamma 1, that I was going to go ahead and get my hands on a few others. And I did several wipes, and I got this Singularity. I also have an Antimatter Lystro. So yes, I'm creating a Lystro army. Shush. And I got another Gamma Ray. And the thing is with these two were max level. It took several wipes to get that, but I wanted it. I just in case if I lost our strongest guy, I wanted it. I wanted to make sure that we could somehow get 39 in a melee with all of these. And then get the one with the best health, which was actually this one. If we can get 35 in the health and 39 in the melee, maybe even get a mutation, that'd be great. And with the Thorny Dragons, I said that, you know, these guys were really useful at fighting the group god boss and the other boss, to make these a god. And you know, the saddle is what made it happen, true, but these guys were very, very useful, and I managed to get 2 of them. So we've got one with 38 in the melee, and we've got one with 42 in the health. So that's what we're looking for when it comes to that's why I'm breeding them. And eventually, I'm going to have to stop Gamma 1 from having fun. And then it's time to go to work. To also show you guys, I've been breeding the daylights out of these. And I'm waiting to get as many as the fill. I want to fill this hole up. I want to fill this thing up. I don't want to stop until it's time. So I might so it might be another 2 episodes yet before we face the group god. I'm still planning on it. But there's something I need to show you guys that I've also put some time in working on. And some of these, especially one of them, I've been holding on for the past 5 or 6 episodes, and I decided I wasn't going to show you guys right away. So, I'm going to show you one that I found near the base, which I don't know if I've already shown you guys, but we've got this. And he kind of caves in on our feathered one, but we got a feathered siren, and they also have their own very own paragons as well. So because it's a feathered Rex and not this one, so we do got a Colossus, but not an Omega. Excuse me, I gotta fight off of Sarco. I don't want that Sarco to get in anywhere near my guys here. Ow. Bugger off, you bastard. So, we got these. I mean, we didn't get a good roll in the melee on that one. I really wanted 30 in the melee. But we got 34 in the speed, which is fine. It's perfectly fine on a Colossus. This one, we got screwed. Would have liked 38 in the melee, but we got 38 in food, which if I get another one, I will breed these. Hence why these guys will not be featured in the boss fight to surrender to completely basically smother the boss. And also this. This actually was an ultimate, and I had a couple. I had like 4 of them. I think I completed a quest with it. But I also had the unique saddle for it as well. So we've got an Omega Solar with the unique saddle. So not really a god yet. So we got a pretty useful. It's not exactly the fastest flyer, I will tell you that. He's not very fast. But he's quite strong. And then there's this. The Omega Phoenix Broodmother. I have not bothered to level this one up. It's been held in the box. So it probably doesn't have all the levels that to get it fully leveled up right away. So, but I also have 12 paragons for it because I had 2 quests that gave 2 quests plus a few others, and then I managed to get out of it random paragons, which is how I ended up getting 12. Then there's this, which spawned right next to the base, and I said I really wanted a taming creature, and just one. It's like I just manifested it. I actually got this one yesterday. I put a lot of the points in the stamina. I put a lot of points in the health. I think I haven't put anything in the speed yet, but that could be a possibility. But it's actually quite fast as is. So we've got a taming creature. So if any Omega that we want to tame, we could use that. Then there's this guy. You guys remember Icy, our beta singularity? How about an Omega singularity Ice Wyvern? And you see unique Sato? Yeah. I went past the Wyvern den, and I killed a bunch of Wyverns, and I ended up getting one of them dropped the unique saddle for it. And I actually got 2 of them, but this one's the much better one. The Ice Breath creates blizzards, so we might try to use this guy and see what happens. the thing is, it has 1.2 billion health. If we get caught, you know, we could have a Wyvern v Wyvern fight, but I also want to try to win it with the Lystro, because the Lystro is the only god like creature that we have here. But yeah, if this one that I found that I got here, if she was a male, we probably could have bred with Icy, but she's not. She is quite strong, you know, with what, maybe 7 paragons, maybe 6-7 paragons in. But you know, with 1.2 billion health, still quite strong. Don't know how well she'll do against the boss if I choose to use her, you know, as the backup to Lystro. But I also ended up getting like 2 Lystro affinity medallions, another one. I got the correct one of my better charms, the one with the increased my health and fortitude. I got that. But this charm here, comparison to this one, it has the better melee damage in comparison to... It's basically a switch, except that it has 65% ability damage in comparison to the 73. And 75 melee to 55%, and 47 damage reduction to 37, but the percent chance of dodging is 36, and this one's 39, and this is the one that we mainly used in that. So I'm going to put all of these guys up besides the Broodmother. All these guys are getting packed up. I think I've already got, yeah, I got a saddle for it. There's no unique saddle for it, sadly. I don't know if the mod developer is planning on that, having a unique saddle for these guys, but there isn't one at all. But we're gonna see just how well she is going to be. I don't even have that's the thing. It might take a while before I fight the group of god, but for the utility. Even though technically, because I forgot that I couldn't fight the utility bosses. But our Lystro, due to its unique saddles, has the Harvester and the Farmer variant addition to it, so I was able to fight those bosses. So I don't know how well the Lystro's gonna do against the utility bosses, but we'll see. Still feel like it's better if I use the breeding ones than in comparison to that. So, 2 more. Right now, and we'll just drop another Dino Brew in there. With no levels put into it, 113.1 in health as of right now. And we're going to jump off here and have some fun. And funny thing is, I think this is the only mythical that has the most paragons right now. I believe so. The amount of time I've put into this to get everybody. I'm not interested in the soul. I already have it, so I already have like a lot of these Omega souls. That's why I'm not bothered with. That's 25. Back to 5. That's 10 million in that. got the Phoenix ability where it's going to recover health, its own health, but it's also, you know, being a Phoenix, if it dies, it's going to come back. As long as the body ain't harvested. Thing is, this is without putting any levels into it. Let's say if I was to put, let's say get it to at least 140 movement speed and then put quite a bit into the melee here, and we stop at 40, and then I put a lot of this into the health. Let's speed that up a little bit. So that's 5 points left over, and that's 5.2 billion health. Movement speed's so much better. Oh, I got killed by one of you guys, so you can die. $665 million, almost pretty close to. And the thing is, we still have 5 more to go yet. So if I was to go boop, 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 boop. Do I go 5.5? No, let's go into damage. Why not? Let's just go into damage. So all of a sudden now it's not doing the incredibly amount of damage that it was doing earlier. Now it's doing way less. And then we've got 718 million points of damage. Let's see. This attack doesn't really seem to hit. You gotta get really close for that attack to hit. But no, very, very impressive. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more paragons with it. That's the thing. It might take a while before if I manage to get any more paragons for it. So. Then again, looking at the time now, I might take the time to go and fight some bosses, but I know I said I was wanting to summon these guys and make them, like right now, this Lystro right here, like we could just have a good old hatching session actually. I want this to be done already, but Why not? Okay, that one wasn't quite done yet. It is now. Hatch. Well, that can go. I'm looking for a really good one. So we got 39 in the melee for female and -5 health. I'll sit you aside. I'll decide if I want to take you out, destroy you or not. Oh, that one's even worse. Come on. This one, the male right here, we could have had this set up perfectly for Gamma's, like, replacement for breeding. I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy it. Until I get a good one out of this, I don't want to see any red. That's what I'm looking for. No red. I'm seeing 39 in melee. That's exactly what I want to see, but I don't see 42 or whatever it was in the health. I'm not seeing that. Nope. It goes. Yeah, you're going. I don't want to see any red. -2 in weight. That's fine. That's 29 in the... Alright, I'm holding on to you. That's not bad. I can deal with that. Look at that. No. That's crap. Hey, get rid of that. You can go. This is why it might take a bit, because I want to make sure I have good ones to replace. There we go. We got I don't care about the food. We got this. 42 and 38 in the melee. That one stays. That one stays. Stays. Nope. This one dies. Dies. Well, damn it. Okay, these can die. I'll set that aside. It's -1 in speed. It's not gonna matter with speed. It's not gonna matter. You got 39 in the melee. That's what matters. I'm not liking the health though. That's the issue. Still, it's -8 in speed. Again, that's not an issue. I think it came from the one that had 38 in speed. But that's 29 in health, 39 in melee, 39 in melee. So we're getting there. 227 now. Eventually, I'm gonna get some really, really good ones, and then because I don't care if I make a whole army of Lystros. It's getting the Paragon souls for all of them. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, this one's the highest level one, but it's -1 in melee. I'm just gonna just do that. +2 in speed. Now, I don't know where that one went, but it's gonna die if I find it again. I'm looking for on the Lystros, I'm looking for something that's really good, like 30 something in the melee in the health and 39 in the melee. That's what 35 in the health and 39 in the melee. That's the main one that I'm looking for. And I'm not seeing it. I'm glad I got what I wanted for the Thorny Dragons. It's the Lystros now. You know, I'm gonna be breeding again those too. Or I might stop the Thorny Dragon breeding for right now and just focus on Lystros. Your other stats suck. Damn it! Please tell me there's another one that has better stats. It's this one right here. 35 and I guess I could. I'll set that aside. It's not going to be what I want. Tell you what, I'll put you right here. You're done. I'm doing this to make backups, mainly for the Lystros. But if I can get the Thorny Dragon out of this that I want, like the perfect one, and maybe get mutations out of it, that's another thing too. But I'm also not using the mutator right now. Come on, out of all those eggs for the Lystros, you're not gonna give me what I want. You sack of crap. Again, it's lower on the bullshit stats. It's still 35. I'll put you up here with the other fucking one. That's the same thing for this one. This one can go. I already got the Thorny Dragons I'm looking for. Mine 240. Thing is, I might purposely turn these into females. Or leave them as they are. But I might just say screw it and turn them into females because that's what I want. So and they're both gamma ray. So you can die. And you can die. And yeah, you can die. So here's I'm feeling I'm gonna make yeah, screw it. I'm gonna turn these into females. I'm gonna get a gender potion, and because they're slightly over max level anyway, because they're level 240, they got the stats that I want, and I'm gonna turn them into females, and I'm gonna breed them with Gamma 1. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get these growed up. I'm gonna get them imprinted, and then I'm going to breed them with Gamma 1 in hopes of getting a whole nother selection. And I might take one of these out for a spin, to be quite honest. 'Cause I got 3 females the way I want them. So I'm just gonna do that. So this one's maxed out. These are not. And the Thorny Dragons can go in here. Broodmother's going into maxed area. So that's what I'm gonna do. Since I put it in here, I also got both this saddle, the unique saddle for the Megaloceros. It's not this one, it's another one. I actually got both unique saddles for the Megaloceros, both the original one and the legendary one. So that's good. We got the legendary one on that one, so that's really, really good. So right now, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna get these guys changed over, and I'm gonna be breeding again. So it's gonna be a couple episodes, an episode or two before I do that, in hopes of because right now I have 40 paragons for a Lystro. 40 paragons for Lystros. I'm still trying like hell to get as many quests for those as I possibly can. Same thing, I guess, with the Ice Wyvern as well, because I forgot to put you in a ball. I'm starving. I know I'm stuck. So I've been putting in the work. Okay, I've been putting in the work. I've been feeding Prime Lust with so many eggs, both for cosmic and utility now. Now I don't have to do utility unless I really, really want to perfect on what I have. And I could also change one of the female Thorny Dragons into a male to get a perfectly, maybe a really perfect and mutated one. I'm just trying to get the best stats, and just so that way when we come back, if this ends up being a failure, we can come back maybe even stronger to hopefully win. These guys being able to fly due to their saddle is proved to be quite useful. I should use that to my advantage, and especially since they're a gamma ray, I should use that as my advantage. But Singularity is always going to be the one that I like the most. But I don't know. I'm gonna put you to work there, Gamma 1. Your having fun time is not over yet. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to be building soon. I'm going to be building soon. So there's going to be a lot of work into that. You guys might not see all of it, but there's going to be a lot of work into that if things turn out the way that I want them to turn out. But usually when I build things, they never turn out the way I want them to turn out. So yeah, I'm going to get to doing that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.